Rugby's greatest championship, the Six Nations, is back. The stakes are high, the rivalries are fierce, but the question remains, who will win the tournament? Can Ireland make history with a three-peat? Will France rise as the powerhouse? Is it finally Scotland's year? And what about England, Wales or Italy? To find out, we got exclusive access to an advanced prediction model that evaluates all the historic match data and calculates each team's chance of winning the tournament. In this episode, we will share those findings with you. Welcome to Champagne Rugby. In this episode, we are diving deep into the 2025 Six Nations. This video is proudly sponsored by Sports Forecast, the ultimate platform for data-driven sports prediction. Using a proprietary ranking system and advanced simulation models, Sports Forecast delivers unbiased predictions for international and club rugby. For this video, Sports Forecast gave us an exclusive access to their platform and betting analysis software. If you use our promo code CHAMPAGNE, you too can have 2 months free access to their analysis for the Six Nations and other rugby tournaments. Link in the description. Let's start with the reigning champions, Ireland. They're chasing history. No team has ever won 3 consecutive Six Nations titles.
According to Sports Forecast, Ireland have a 39% chance to win the tournament and a 23% shot at a Grand Slam. Those are impressive numbers, but on the flip side, it also means there is a 61% chance they'll falter and someone else will win.
Despite a challenging autumn, Ireland are favourites. Their key matches against England and France are at home, giving them a significant edge. With a balanced mix of experienced players and young talent, Ireland's machine-like consistency is what makes them favourites. But can they handle the pressure? Another thing to consider is that Ireland's coach, Andy Farrell, was appointed head coach of British and Irish Lions. How will this affect their chances? Will a temporary coach disrupt the team dynamics? Or will the Irish players up their game, hoping to impress Farrell and get selected for the Lions tour?
Now let's look at France. France are back in the conversation as a serious threat after a strong autumn, beating New Zealand and Argentina. The Sports Forecast model gives them a 31% chance of taking the crown, but 6% for the Grand Slam. But why is this the case?
Well, their key games against England and Ireland are away. Home advantage in the Six Nations is huge, and it's tipped the scales against them. However, with players like Antoine Dupont returning from the Sevens and a strong forward pack, France can dismantle any team. But will they? Despite their improvements, they've only won 1 Six Nations in the last 15 years.
Now let's talk about England. Despite recent struggles, Sports Forecast gives them a 16% chance to win it all. They open the tournament with a brutal clash in Dublin, but 3 home games, including France, might just tip things in their favour.
But let's address the elephant in the room, Scotland. England hasn't beaten them at Twickenham since 2017, 8 years ago. Is this the year they finally turn the tide? Scotland are going for 5 in a row against the old enemy. Surely, if there's one match the English want to win, it's going to be this one. But speaking of the Scots, could this finally be their year? According to the Sports Forecast model, probably not.
They have just a 13% chance of lifting the trophy and a minuscule 2% shot at a Grand Slam.
But here's the thing, they can beat anyone on their day. They should get past Wales and Italy at home, and with the Irish also visiting Murrayfield, could they finally turn them over? If they do win their 3 home matches, they'd feel confident with their record at Twickenham right now, and then they'd be looking at a Grand Slam match against the French in Paris. It's the hope that kills you with Scotland. Now let's have a look at Wales and Italy. Wales and Italy are likely battling at the bottom. Wales haven't won a game in over a year, and their best chance might be in Rome against Italy. On the other hand, Italy's young and exciting squad is desperate to prove they belong at this level. If Italy pulls off another win, it could mark a shift in the tournament's dynamic. It might not be great for Wales, but it would be fantastic to have 6 competitive teams in the Six Nations. Now, let's get back to the numbers. Sports Forecast's algorithm places Ireland as the most likely winners, followed by France and England. But here's a twist. No Grand Slam is the most probable outcome. Historically, there's about a 50% chance of a Grand Slam each year, but this time, the model sees it as less likely, with increased competition across the board. If you're betting, Ireland and no Grand Slam are the value picks based on Sports Forecast's betting analysis software. This looks for mispricing at the bookmakers using similar principles to financial investing and identifies opportunities and an edge against the bookies.
And if you're feeling really brave, France at odds of 201 for finishing last is technically worth a small punt, but I wouldn't put my mortgage on it, you never know.
Now let's have a look at the opening weekend predictions. Opening weekend promises to set the tone. Ireland host England in a heavyweight clash. France take on Wales and Scotland faces Italy. According to Sports Forecast, we're likely looking at 3 home wins. But as we all know, anything can happen in rugby. If you're looking at betting, there's little value to be found in the opening weekend against just a couple of long shots on Wales and Italy. I wouldn't be betting much on them. However, week 2 looks much better. Each of the fixtures could go either way, and it should be really exciting. The odds for those, however, aren't available yet, but make sure to sign up to Sports Forecast's betting analysis software to stay up to date with the recommendations. And there you have it, the ultimate preview of the 2025 Six Nations. Will it be Ireland's historic three-peat? Will France defy the odds, or will a dark horse emerge? One thing's for sure, we're in for an epic tournament. Don't forget to check out Sports Forecast for all the latest predictions and use our promo code CHAMPAGNE for 2 months free access to their betting analysis software. Thanks for watching Champagne Rugby, and don't forget to subscribe for more exciting rugby content. Share this video with your friends, and we'll see you next time.